Hello guys and welcome back to our channel Barca Admirers for your daily coverage of all the latest news updates and transfers roundup regarding Barcelona. In this episode, we have some great news as a deal involving Rafinha may soon be advanced and sealed off, while a top-class centre-back has expressed his desire to come to Barca, while some serious news regarding an argument within the club has surfaced along with many more such updates. So make sure to watch this video till the very end without skipping over any part. Now before we get started, please like this video, subscribe to our channel, share it with your Blaugrana friends and click on the bell icon and press all to turn on all the notifications. First up today, we have an update regarding the supposed departure of Memphis Depay from the club, as several reports have stated that Barcelona have slapped a €40 million asking price on the 28-year-old Arsenal-linked forward. Barcelona have apparently valued Memphis Depay at €40 million as a rumored move to Arsenal gathers steam. According to what Spanish news publication Sport has mentioned, Mikel Arteta's side has once again set the sights on Depay, who has fallen out of favour with Barcelona. With the forward line more or less set, Depay's role, despite being the club's top scorer this season, is reduced to being a mere substitute. The Dutch forward has clocked decent minutes in the second half of the season, but the fact remains that he has completed full 90 minutes in just one of his last 5 appearances across all competitions. He has missed as many as 8 games due to injury in 2022 alone, which is one of the reasons why Xavi has opted to pick other forwards instead. Furthermore, with the idea of acquiring a new forward already in the pipeline, Depay is expected to go further down the pecking order, and Arsenal are of course well aware of it. Now, Memphis certainly has been approached by a number of Premier League clubs recently according to reports, but the former Manchester United forward is very much keen on continuing with Barcelona. He was quoted as saying that he came here at Barcelona with a desire to play for the team, and of course he wants to feel important here for several years. Now, his current contract with Barcelona ends in 2023, and judging by the look of things, it is quite safe to assume that Barca do not intend to hand him a new deal anytime soon. In turn, the club will in fact look to churn a decent capital this summer itself to fund a bigger project. With the transfer window approaching, one can rightly expect Barca to at least tolerate the offers for the 28-year-old. If Arsenal are indeed serious about their approach, they might as well match Barca's valuation of €40 million, which in my opinion would be an absolute steal for us. For the next one, we have a report by Italian transfer insider Fabrizio Romano, as he states that Barca are set to offer a new contract to midfield prodigy Pablo Gavi. A fresh update from Romano has confirmed that talks between Barca and midfielder Gavi is now into the final stages, and that the team plans to offer a new contract anytime this week. With defender Ronald Araujo tied until 2026, Barca are working on finding the best possible solution with regards to Gavi. The 17-year-old midfielder, who has a contract until 2023, has rejected a few approaches already from the club. The board has been working on Gavi's contract since January. In March, news surfaced that the midfielder has rejected fresh offers despite being offered improved terms in comparison to previous deals. Since then, Barca have been trying to establish a middle ground, and it seems that the efforts will finally bear fruit. As Romano said, Barca are all set to meet with Gavi's agent in the coming days. By then, of course, the team will put forward the terms of the deal, as the intention regarding the 17-year-old has not changed. Furthermore, not only the team but even the player wants to stay. This was recently confirmed by Sporting director Mathieu Alemany himself. He was quoted as saying that Ousmane Dembele and Gavi want to continue over here. It is very important and they will do everything that they can to keep them at Barca. They're limited in the salary budget, as he has always said, so of course they have to be careful, but they will always do their best. It's being believed that Barcelona's movement in the transfer market was one of the reasons why Gavi's deal is being delayed. Midfielder Franck Kessie, who will arrive from Milan on a free transfer, will earn significantly more than the 17-year-old. Kessie's yearly wages are higher than what Barcelona offered Gavi in the past, which was one of the reasons why he was quick to reject. As of today, while the feelings are positive, Barcelona want to wrap up the deal before the summer transfer window in order to avoid another Ousmane Dembele-like fiasco. Next up, we have some really big news, as this one report suggests that Xavi and the Barcelona board are currently in a state of conflict about a left-back signing. Ahead of the new season, Barca have several positions to strengthen in the squad in the summer transfer window. One area where reinforcements are necessary is the left-back slot, where Jordi Alba has no viable backup, while youngster Alejandro Balde is an option. The youngster has little experience and manager Xavi Hernandez has been quite reluctant to use him. So as of now, an established left-back is something that the Blaugrana are expected to look at in the summer, while several names are already being linked. But a report from Diario AR is now claiming that there is no general consensus within the club over which left-back to pursue. It is claimed that Barcelona director Mateu Alemany is leaning towards the signing of Valencia left-back and captain Jose Gaya. The 26-year-old is one of the most established left-backs in Spain and has a wealth of experience with his best years still in front of him. Gaya's contract with his current team also stands to expire next year, and even though talks over an extension are believed to be taking place, there is nothing concrete as of yet. Alemany's past ties with Valencia means that he knows the Spaniard well, and of course he wants him at the Camp Nou. However, as per the report, manager Xavi is favouring a move for SL Benfica's Alejandro Grimaldo over Gaya. The 26-year-old will also see his contract expire in 2023, much like the Valencia skipper, and has been performing at the top level in Portugal for over 6 years now. A former La Masia trainer with close to 100 appearances for Barcelona's B team, Grimaldo is well versed with the methods and philosophies of the club. It would make his transition into the squad a seamless one, which is why Xavi could be leaning towards signing him. Currently, as the things stand, the Catalan club are yet to zero in on a priority target, with Chelsea's Marcos Alonso also being an option. However, the report adds that Barca have other things to do at the moment before they focus on attention on signing a full-back. While there may exist some arguments over the signing of a left-back, what everyone will agree right now is that we desperately need a centre-back. And regarding that, we have a report that suggests that Manchester City centre-back Aymeric Laporte has always wanted to join Barcelona. Appearing in an exclusive interview with Barca Daily, journalist Victor Nahuel has claimed that Manchester City defender Aymeric Laporte has a desire to join Barcelona, and Laporte spent the early parts of his career in Spain with Athletic Club, where he established himself as a household name before earning a big mini move to City in January 2018. Safe to say that the former French and the current Spanish international has been a huge success at the Etihad Stadium, playing an integral role in the success that the citizens have achieved in the past 3 seasons. However, last summer saw Laporte being linked with a surprise transfer to Barcelona despite the club's difficult financial situation. While the rumours died down not long after, there's again been some chatter about a potential move in the upcoming transfer window. Now, it's no secret that we are in the market for a new left-sided centre-back with both Samuel Umtiti and Clement Lenglet all set to be sold, and Laporte would be a dream signing for the Blaugrana, considering that the 27-year-old is in his prime and is one of the best in his positions in Europe. And interestingly enough, Victor Nahuel has now claimed that the Manchester City mainstay himself desires to move to the Camp Nou. He said that Aymeric Laporte has always wanted to join Barcelona. Victor also added very carefully that in order for a move to materialize, however, the player must himself try to push out of Man City, as Barca do not want to pay a high fee for a centre-back. Laporte's contract with City runs until the summer of 2025. While both he and Barca might desire a move, the finances involved make the deal highly unlikely. Instead, the Catalan giants will be better off focusing on more viable targets like AFC Ajax Lisandro Martinez. Next up, we have some great transfer news for all of you, as this report claims that Leeds United winger Rafinha is now pushing for a Barcelona move and negotiations could start soon. With the 21-22 season almost at its end, plans for the next season underway already. The signings of Andreas Christensen and Frank Kessie have reportedly been closed down, while the Catalans have also tied down Fati, Pedri and Araujo to new contracts with an extension for Gavi on the way. The focus is now on signing a new attacker who can man the right flank if Ousmane Dembele's contract situation does not resolve itself. The Frenchman's deal expires in less than 2 months and an agreement is yet to be reached. With Adama Traore's transfer unlikely to be made permanent, Barca need a new player for the right-wing berth, and as per Mundo Deportivo, Leeds United's Rafinha is now the priority target in this position. The Brazilian international has been a huge success since his arrival in England in 2020 and has been critical to Leeds surviving in the Premier League, and Barca are keen on snapping him up in the summer transfer window. Even better for us, Rafinha is represented by Deco, who has of course very close ties with the club. It has been claimed that personal terms have already been agreed with the player, as he is keen on a move to the Camp Nou in the summer. Negotiations with Leeds, however, are yet to take place. The report adds that Barca are waiting to see where the Whites finish the season before beginning talks for their target. As things stand right now, Leeds are just 2 points clear of the relegation zone with 4 games left. Should they end up getting relegated from the Premier League, Rafinha would be available for a much lesser price in the summer, and Barca are waiting to see how the rest of the season plays out before starting negotiations. The player, for his part, is very clear that he wants to join Camp Nou in the summer and is not entertaining any other offers that he has on the table at all. The operation, however, will hinge on Leeds' Premier League status. If they survive relegation, Barca might find it difficult to pay the asking price for Rafinha, but of course if they drop to the Championship, the 25-year-old will be much more affordable for the club.